And thanks for tuning back into another episode of the Game of Cryptos. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I hope you guys are having a great holiday, great Christmas. And if you guys are like me, I know you guys are probably ready to just start seeing your portfolio go up. You want to see your altcoins go up. You want to see Bitcoin go past 100K and stay above that. Trust me, I'm there with you. This quote from Crypto Rover, he talks about, so in this video, I'm going to talk about two things. I'm going to talk about ETH and Bitcoin in that chart, and a pattern that I'm noticing in that, and then I also want to discuss a pattern that I'm noticing in the all-time chart of Bitcoin, and something that might actually help you guys out when it comes to later down the road when you're thinking about potentially buying BTC. So it's going to be a really quick, pretty short video, straight to the point. So this to kick things off, Crypto Rover made a tweet yesterday on December 24th. He says, most people are unaware of the fact that altcoin season already started. Ethereum will start to outperform Bitcoin very soon. Obviously, he's discussing how eventually in the cycle, there comes a point where Ethereum does start to outperform Bitcoin, meaning if you're putting money in Ethereum and Bitcoin, you're actually going to start to see more return in Ethereum over Bitcoin. As of late, it has definitely been Bitcoin has been outperforming almost everything. And then eventually down the line, you have your large caps, and what we really want is your altcoins to really start pumping. So what Crypto Rover is talking about, and we'll go and check out the chart. This is a weekly chart of ETH over Bitcoin. So as you can see, it's pretty bearish. And these blue lines that you see right here, these blue lines is when Ethereum ends up bottoming out. And for the sake of this video, to make it simple, this marks basically hang on, we have random pops up, sorry guys. So Ethereum bottomed in December of 2016, and then it bottomed again in December of 2020, and then Ethereum bottomed against Bitcoin. Pretty much, more than likely, if history repeats, is happening again right now. And as you can see, eventually Ethereum starts dominating against Bitcoin. As you can see, right after this blue line hits, Ethereum price action goes up against Bitcoin. As you can see, once this blue line hits again back in 2020, Ethereum's price action goes up against Bitcoin. And then what do we have again right here brewing? Right around the end of this, it's December 25th, it's Christmas Day. If history repeats, we should start seeing Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin. Now, what happens when Ethereum starts to outperform Bitcoin? Well, guess what? That means your altcoins are going to start outperforming Bitcoin as well. And hence, that's when we're going to start seeing altcoin season, and then we're going to start seeing that banana zone and that parabola that we have been waiting for years. So that is something to pay really close attention to. Now is the time to start paying attention to Ethereum's performance. Another chart that I notice with dealing with Bitcoin is, and I'm going to disappear here for a second. This is the all-time chart for Bitcoin. And what I realized, if you guys are like me, I kind of missed the boat on allocating a decent amount of money towards Bitcoin. And I told myself, okay, this is, I'm not going to allow that to happen again. So what I did was I went back into Bitcoin's price action, Bitcoin's price chart. And I wondered, I'm like, okay, there seems like there's a lot of patterns in Bitcoin, things kind of repeat, rhyme, whatever, cycle. So I realized, okay, I started tracking, okay, when Bitcoin tops, how long does it take until we see a bottom? Again, when Bitcoin tops out in a bull run, how long does it take for it to reach its absolute bottom before it starts to go up? And what I realized is it usually takes a year, 12 months from the time Bitcoin tops until it reaches its bear market low. And when Bitcoin reaches its bear market low is when obviously the best time to really DCA and get as much Bitcoin and Satoshis as you can. If you guys go back to, let me move up. I wonder, you guys can't see the dates down here, but this blue line right here is when Bitcoin topped in around, like December of 2017. The following year, Bitcoin bottomed back out somewhere around like the 2000s or so. And this was, Bitcoin ran up to almost like 20 grand, and then it bottomed out around 2K. This would have been the best time to end up sniping it and getting the most bang for your buck. And then, as you can see, we went into, the last bull run that we previously had from 2020 into 2021. And again, Bitcoin topped out in around November of 2021. And then when did we see around the absolute bottom for Bitcoin in the bear market? It bottomed out again around a year later, around November 22nd. Or November 14th of 2022, a year later from the cycle top, roughly. And it bottomed around like 15.5K. Now, if history repeats, this is what I have projected over here. We're here right now, currently at around a 90, almost 100K Bitcoin December Christmas Day. This blue line right here is saying, okay, if Bitcoin tops like it has previously in the other cycles in November or December of 2025, that means that potentially the next best time to really go hard in getting your Bitcoin and really getting the most Satoshis, the most bang for your buck, it could be around November or December of 2026. And that is only the case if Bitcoin tops in November, December of 2025. So about a year from now. Now, that could change. If you guys are familiar with my content, I've also been stating like, hey, sometimes there's a potential chance that Bitcoin peaks in May. If that happens, then I would say that the next top could be, or the bottom could be a year from then. So instead of November, December of 2026, it could be May of 2026. But right now, I still just stick to this pattern that if you're looking for a really good time to get into Bitcoin, because right now, if you ask me, it's just too high. It's not worth it. Yeah, you can just randomly DCA every now and then if you want. But if you want to get the best deal and get, like a Black Friday deal on Bitcoin when it's really, really low, and who knows how far it's going to retrace, the only time will tell. Maybe it might hit, last cycle's, top. So maybe you might see Bitcoin bottom out at 60,000, and who knows, maybe Bitcoin might go up to 150, 200K. Only time will tell. But I will say that if history repeats, the best time to buy Bitcoin could end up being around November or December of 2026. So there you guys have it. That's all I got for you guys in this video. Just wanted to go over a couple things that I'm noticing in Bitcoin's Ethereum and Bitcoin's price action. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys think otherwise? Do you think the best time to buy Bitcoin will be a different time other than when I, said in 2026? Just let me know. Curious of what your guys' thoughts are. Hope you guys had a great day. Have a great holidays. And yeah, guys, it's time to lock in. It is time to really lock in because a lot of us could be on the verge of making that generational wealth. I will catch you guys in the next one.